want to talk to you about some new products that we're excited to release coming for the 2024 year. Today we're going to talk about Aero ports. It's something that is near and dear to every basehead's heart. So we're going to try to give you some history and go back through some things. This is a product that we've been working on for a very long time. We're just now on the point to where we're getting ready to ramp up production and get things going. So without further ado, let's talk about something that we're very familiar with. Everybody knows what is in this box. You get a flare, you get a coupler, you get a piece of pipe. Let's see if we can put it together today. Nothing wrong with this product. People have been using this for years and years and years. Okay, great stuff. I've used these a lot in the past myself. Nothing wrong with them. The only limitation that we had on this as a basehead or a competitor was we were limited to 6-inch ports. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to take this and move this back. Being in audio for years, we had these made for all us baseheads. There were some inherent problems with this thing. Worked out great for a lot of people. We had to put deadener on these because we had resonance that would echo through the Aero port itself. Works great. A lot of airflow. We could have these custom made. Cutting them to length was kind of a pain. You know, sheet metal's hard to cut sometimes. And then you didn't get a real good lap on the inside of these things. And we're going to talk about products everybody's familiar with. Everybody knows who makes this product. We'll talk about this was his first revision. And of course, if anybody remembers these were flat. You had to put them together, tape them together, and hope that they didn't fall apart. Then he came out with a new revision where we got this one, which is an adjustable port. You could stack rings and change the port length as you wanted, no problem. The problem that a lot of people still have with these were they were just falling apart. Big builds, you know, got a lot of wind, turbulence, vibration. Then the problem that we had with that was you get the white one, the green one, these would never work together. So unfortunately, when you make a product, you want to make sure that it's backwards compatible, or you think about future revisions. How you handle that kind of stuff is very important. Customers get a little mad when they can't get replacement parts. You can order parts, no problem. Problem is, and they will tell you, there's no guarantee that the parts will go back together unless you order them at the same time. So, I've been wanting to make Aero ports for a very, very long time. There's been over a 5-year process. I had this prototype in China, and this is very similar to the one that we all know and love that has the slip collar, whole 9 yards. This was prior to COVID-19. We had it embossed with our logo across the bottom, says Mobile Audio Network. Great product. COVID-19 and shipping really destroyed this, especially for the U.S. economy. We ran into a lot of problems with that. This was our first revision. Then we had these parts made for ourselves. This was actually 3D printed from a shop in California for us. Worked out, looks pretty good, a little flimsy. Wasn't happy with this. At this point, 3D printing, due to time and constraints and cost, this is not a viable product for customers or distribution. So we actually incorporated the collar and the flare together as one piece in the second revision. Then, where we're at today, we are in the process of ramping up production of our new subwoofer bass vent. It's going to be available in an 8, a 10, and a 12 for everybody that is interested in these. These flares themselves, based off our original 3D prototyping. This is an ABS plastic, which is going to hold up a long time, and you will be able to get an outer flare and an inner flare. The inner flare is going to be the size of the cutout so that you can actually just cut it out. We have been working with a manufacturer that is going to manufacture pipe for us with our logo on it, especially made for Mobile Audio Network. We are addressing multiple concerns where supply won't be an issue for us. We're going to get pipe in on tractor trailers here at our Sumter facility. We are going to be manufacturing the flares here at our Sumter facility. And when I say manufacturing, I don't mean hand making each one. We're actually manufacturing these here ourselves. We have a robust process, and I'm going to show you a couple things that's important. I believe in doing quality assurance and verifying that this goes together. You have a good transition on the inside from the pipe. This is larger in diameter than any other product available on the market today. As close as we could get it to 8 inches. It is very close. So I'm going to show you something you can press down on here. This is a good product. Actually, it grips pretty good. You pick it up and you shake a little bit, it will come out. But what I really wanted to show you was this. You won't have to worry about this pipe falling out, because we all know this is a problem. So we have an internal flare again. This is going to go inside the box. This you can drill and mount to the external of the enclosure. You will be able to buy all these parts individually. You can get an external flare, you can get an internal flare. You'll be able to buy center sections. The center sections are going to be about 24 inches long. Overall length, outside to outside, is, we got, that's 3.5, that's 3.5, that's 7, 24, 31 inches long, flare to flare. Now, I do want to show you something. In our manufacturing process, this is a rejected part. We want to make sure that we know what's rejected, why it's rejected, why it happened, and this being a good part. So we will show you a good part right here. Goes on. Smooth transition, no problems, fits pretty good. We are doing our in-house QA. Every kit that we're going to ship out is going to be test fitted. We rejected that part for that reason. So we take our manufacturing processes very, very serious. So I want you to know that in the future, if you order a part, that it's going to go together, no problem. You can always order replacement center sections. You can order replacement flares. You can replace any piece of this at any given time. If you want to have a short piece of pipe and an internal flare for your SPL applications, no problem. You'll be able to commercially buy these parts individually. We have worked with our suppliers. We're going to have custom boxes with our logos on them. These products are being mass produced for us by us. That means they're going to go out for distribution. You're not going to have one website to go to get these. We've got a couple suppliers that are already interested in picking these up. They are waiting for us to finish our manufacturing, prototyping, and process refinements, but we are in a good spot now. We're hoping to be able to release these for distribution first of the year. This is going to be a great tech-time product for everybody. And we will be picking up distributors for this as well. We will be able to keep up with demand. We will not have any problems with supply issues. All our suppliers are based here in the United States. So 100% manufactured, built, and designed here in the United States of America. If you got any questions, reach out to us at mobileaudionetwork@gmail.com, and we will try to get you helped out. Thank you for your time, and we will see you later.